Hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar. Şuradan video yakalama ayetini de düzeltelim. Atılıyor çünkü bazen. Buradan şu chat'in ayarlarına bakacağım. Çalışıyor mu diye. Öndeyiz. Dur. Tamam. Set de çalışıyor. Bunu şuraya al. Şöyle kapat. Her yerde açık. Müziğimizi açalım. Ben bildirimleri paylaşayım. Hemen şunları yapayım. Yayında olduğuna dair. Ben böyle diyeyim. Neyse. Oynamadokunma keşfettiğiniz çekiç. Bir ama bir daha gir.
Seated on the stone cold throne, a legacy of flesh and bone. The palace guards are standing tall. Listen to the master's call. From the pit of the Sarlac's mouth to the desert in the south, I've returned to claim my land with a heavy iron hand. I am the Lord, I am the King. Hear the songs the sand folks sing. Respect is earned through blood and grit. I am the one who's fit for it. No more running, no more lies. Underneath the twin sun skies. The syndicators at the door. They wanna fight, they wanna war. But I have brothers by my side, with nowhere for the rats to hide. Rancor roaring in the pit. Every fire I have lit. Tatooine is mine to keep while the city's fast asleep. I am the Lord, I am the King. Hear the songs the sand folks sing. Respect is earned through blood and grit. I am the one who's fit for it. No more running, no more lies. Underneath the twin sun skies.
Canım nasıl? Dedim mod vurayım. Vurdum Mandalorian. Tüm Mandalorian içeriklerinin bulunan modları vurdum arkadaşlar. Girdim oyuna. Ta. Abi alacaksın bir 10 dolar. Sonra bekleteceksin onu. Sonra düşeceği zaman bir bozulacak. Tak ne oluyor diyecekler. Fayda anlatıyordu ya. Sonra bir daha bozduracaksın. Ne oluyor diyecekler. Ben bu arada modları vurdum. Nerede adam oldu? Sırt çantalarının pekleri de var ama burada silah biraz bozuluyor, silah duruşu. Onun için pek şey yapmak istemedim. Şundan hiç denemedim mesela. Bir dakika. Bir dakika. Bir saniye. Bir şey deneyeceğim. Aa yanına asıyormuş. Tamam çok güzel. Bu olabilir ya. Benim kendi Mendo setim oldu bu. Din Diyarı'nın setini kullanmaktansa bu daha hoşuma gidiyor.
Your investigation with the Freestar Rangers has come to an end. Are you satisfied with the results?
Vallahi ben memnunum.
You can dismiss it
Askartı bıraktı.
easily. This Ron Hope, supposedly a man of the people, was more concerned with profit than lives. He was not the first, and certainly will not be. In the end, he was just at least he will no longer be. I am unsure.
Şimdi gidip imparatorluk yani US'le çalışacağız biraz da. Paramızı versin yeter ya.
Fair enough. I will certainly not miss him. And now you can consider. No, I would rather not. And I sincerely hope that is not the case. Shall we find some other adventure?
Bulalım hadi. Bu arada Star Ranger'ın görevini yaptıktan sonra bak Star Lodge'dan böyle bir gemi vermişsin onu da sattım. Bana ya. Ne uğraştım? Bu 8.000 kredi veriyorum. Direkt sattım valla. Harcar. Bunda olmaz. Bir de bu ağırlık mevzusundan bezdiğim için kod yazdım. Ağırlık kodu. Hiç uğraşamam bununla. Güçten verelim.
Grab drive spinning down. Systems
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Is the city meant to inspire
Biliyor musun?
or intimidate? Perhaps it depends on your reason for being here.
Ümit amcam be. Aslan be. Ümit Özdağ'ı sevin arkadaşlar. Sevilmeyecek bir adam değil. Sever, kaliteli bir insan kendisi. Adam. Hadi bizim hiç şeyimiz kalmadı ha. Kurşunumuzu da alamadık. Kurşun da almamız lazım kendimize.
Everything squared away? Vanguard still has a place for you if you're interested. Military used the creation of the Vanguard, so it's the Vanguard's job to find them.
Hı -hı.
Come around then? Ready to start your journey towards becoming a full... You're not in the Freestar Collective here. Vanguard keeps its work above board. You want it? Fantastic.
Bozarız ya.
Then just follow me.
Bu arada adamın sıfatını da değiştirdim ben, onu da göstereyim size. Görüyor musun? Boba Fett gibi. Heh, şöyle gidelim. Şöyle üzerimizde. İşte Boba Fett reisimizin de geldiği gibi gördüğünüz üzere. Çok taşşaklı bir adam oldu yani. Allah.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra. That is where we serve. Beyond the furthest reaches of the... Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United and to uphold the values of the Vanguard? Honor, loyalty... I guess I'll take it. Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the Now, only thing left is getting... What I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau City 2. Sounds like they barely got places as isolated as they come.
Yer
That's wants a
gelmiş kanalı
Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe. So, can the people of Tau City 2... Oh, that's the... Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. Oh, Andrew, give it your all out there.
Paramı verdiğiniz sürece her türlü çalışırım. Yani, ödül avcısıyım oğlum ben.
There's nothing, you know? I'm sure we can find...
Give it everything that we have got. Shields at maximum, cannons are primed. The fall of the Republic is perfectly timed. Jump into hyperspace, tear through the void. Watch as their memories are being destroyed. From the bridge of the Fury, I signal the strike. A storm of destruction, a thunderous spike. Raise the banners of the Empire high. Burn their wings in the starless sky. No surrender and no retreat. Lay the galaxy at our feet. The fleet of the fallen is rising again. The masters of soul.
Shayla.
I'm thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with people I don't know. I do find that statue pleasing. I wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist.
Ah, if it is my favorite hot tulip.
New Atlantis puts on a wonderful show of security, does it not?
Raise the banners of the Empire high. Burn their wings in the starless sky. No surrender and no retreat.
Shocks she managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Hera. Pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one com. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of anything. My people will have everything on your ship. So, paying nice easy one for your first job. Check. Any questions before you? I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permitted. Just watch out for wildlife. Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there.
Hand of a friend is now on the hilt of a sword. There is no trust in
Bana yeni ne item verdi oğlum. Biraz sorunlu var zaten.
a blood. Rising ambitions, darkening hearts. Those who reach the summit abandon
Sağlık paketim kalmamış. Bir gideyim de sağlık paketi alayım.
even the most loyal has awakened today.
CJ nereye gidiyorsun? Hadi bakayım be. Gideyim sağlık paketini alayım. Bildiğimiz imparatorluk gibi ya bu Star Wars evrenindeki UC.
Need something but don't have a lot? Yeah, sure thing.
Elhamdülillah. Daha paketi var mı?
Be seeing you.
Başka nerede olur? Land'dakine de bir bakalım. Orada da varsa alalım yoksa zaten. Haritayı açar ışınlanırız direkt. Ya da gemiyle normal kalkış mı yapsak? Açlan kapıyı. Ve geldim.
You're only as safe as your equipment. Yes, by all means.
And an endless silence.
Kim o? Kim o? Açlan kapıyı.
See you around.
Ha, hiçbir geliştirme yapmadım. Bir ağırlık sorunu için kod yazdım. Bir de tuttum. Neydi onun adı? Tamam mı? Bunlar için. Itemlar işte mod indirdim. Bu itemları almak için. O kadar. Bir de bu Starlord'u sattım. 49.000 kredi tuttu.
Say the word.
Zaten bize ne kadar? 50 kredi falan vardı.
Escape trajectory plotted. Stay in orbit or jump. Your call. Grab jump complete.
Sights that no one else has seen. I am the shield, I am the blade.
Gear looks green. Ready to land. I'm listening.
Hi.
It seems unusual. Take what you must. Leave the rest for the scavengers.
This does not look to have been motivated by death. That may make it worse.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
So what do we got here? It's too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? You'll make my day if you said you were a shop. Vanguard, huh? Yeah. I'm Hadrian. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, what's left of the settlers? One of the nastiest aliens
İnsanların yolunu çeşitli yüzlerden yani
This one, well, it's something.
dışarıcı
Terromorph?
Here?
Burada önceden buldum. O zaman yardım şey. Evet.
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized. But Tao said he's too young to have one. I came looking for an explanation and found. I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature. But there is the admin terminal's here in this building, but if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. Good. Once I see the connection reset, take care of yourself and make sure you.
Tamam ablacığım uzatma be. Bir tane uzaylı varmış onu alacağız işte herif. Jetpack'im var benim jetpack'im.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello? I wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the Terramorph is. It's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Unit to 183.5. Tracker's reading green. And what's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes, they're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Benim jetpack'im var aslan gel.
There are a few things as exist. We live to see.
It is done. Do you think, to mark the occasion, we would be allowed to take a small piece? As a trophy?
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Ben öldürdüm gerizekalı.
You did it, didn't you? I'm I'm not too proud. Thank you for You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you? A lot of life gets... Like, for example, if this terramorphs, then we could start getting some answers about this thing. All right. I spotted a microscope.
Ben bir daha buraya gidip geliyorum hemen. Ufak bir... Yani be, çok güzel be. Çok güzel çocuk yani. Evet, geldim. Buradan çıkınca ellerimi yıkadım. Bu Defne Hanım bir önümü kesti, reisimiz. Onun için geç kaldım arkadaşlar. Kusura bakmayın. Devam ki. Bomba ki. Devam ki. Şöyle bir şey de yapabilirim. Ee, Böyle bir şey de yapabilirim ama yani çok böyle çirkin duruyor da. Niye çirkin duruyor? Adamın göğsü içine basık gibi yani. Bu zırh böyle değil. Onun için ne yapıyoruz? Şuradan upper body'yi geri giyiyoruz. İşte. Ama kask. Kask. İşte.
Older model. Let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do
Bunu
proper
öldüm. Doğru
analysis of our
anlayabilecek şey.
sample.
Anlamadı.
But this terramorph beat. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the but terramorphs? To our knowledge,
Bildiğimiz
no one's
kadarıyla
ever
hiç kimse
spread
olmadı.
them intentionally. Yet somehow... So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
Listen to the thunderous sound.
Bir şeyler yapıyorum.
To take the darkness from the day. Target locked, the bolt is blue. A message that we send to you.
Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing? And it's why what's happened here could be real. There is. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed. Get confirmation on just how... Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him from... I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. Plus, clear it with your commander first. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian... That's all I'm asking. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but there's a place called the Sixth Circle Incident. And here, it's not a lot, but you've definitely... Now please, go check in with your commander.
Bir bakacağım ya. Ne diyordu bu? Bu challenge neydi? 15 metrede gemi modüllerini yükleyin. Tamam.
We're still in one piece.
From the deep core to the outer rim, the light of freedom shall not dim.
Aldığımız istihbarat bilgisini verelim. Araştırma mı yapacağız? Ne yapacaksak yapalım. Molotoflar ağzıma sıçıyormuş insanların. Görünmeye çalışacağız. Ne yapacağız? İmparatorluk paramızı veriyor.
Look who's back.
İmparatorluğa selam.
Probationary mission? A terror? What?
Terör. Ne?
How did you
İletişim
walk
olur.
with the terror mark tissue sample running comms repair?
Hatta kalın. Evet.
A gene tag. Let me check the database.
Bu tabanlı kontrol edelim. Bu verilerin çoğu gizli.
Service.
İşte başlıyordu servis kaydı. Var ya.
Go ahead of a UC Xenoweapons
Benim eş başkan.
Guess that's why I heard the name.
Sanırım önünden dönmüştüm ve yarış.
Xeno warfare, though.
Uzatma lan.
In the run-up to the Colony War, the UC find the deadliest, most terrifying aliens in the galaxy. Never saw any of the deployments myself, but the program was clearly enough of a success. When the war came to an end 20 years ago, at which point, I presume, I'm sure she doesn't list it at the top of her resume, but considering her service record and her area of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason that
Ama
this
o
request
çocuklar
has been genuine. And your survivor, Hadrian, she mentioned
Bunlar
she thinks the
bu
sample is
yaratıkları kendi tarafında savaşsın diye üretmişler. İmparatorluk yani. UNC Vanguard.
This
Vanguard diyorum. Vanguard üyesi.
surprising debriefs I've ever
Şimdiye kadar fazlası.
I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC. Now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance. I'll make sure you've got the proper consider these your first here. Swear. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. Now,
Another day?
Buradan gideceğiz. Gemi parçalarından birkaç tane çekip çıkacağız. Sonra Demios parçaları alacaktım zaten gemiye. Demios parçalarını alacağız. 15 tane benzersiz gemi parçası böyle. De sonra şimdi bakıyoruz. Yıldız gemisi sistemini arttırırız. Reaktif ve şeyle yıldız gemisine çevireceğiz gemiyi. Şu an öncü gemi statüsünde yani. O da şu an bir şey değil.
Got any? Hey, what can I do for you? Nothing for us to do. Okay. No.
is dented. My blaster is cold. I'm looking for credits. I'm looking for gold. From the swamps of Hutter to the core of the world, the flag of the hunter has been unfurled. It's an outlaw's gambit, a dangerous game. The galaxy doesn't remember a name. Just the flash of the bull and the smoke in the air. I'm taking the bounty. I don't even care. Carbonite frozen or dead on the floor.
Tamam oğlum. Taksana şunu.
Thermal detonator, jetpack flight. I am the ghost in the middle of the night. No allegiance to kings or to queens. I'm just a man with the deadliest means. The hunt is my patron, the spice is my breath. I've mastered the art of the sudden death. Try to run, try to hide in the crowd. I'll find you and wrap you in a durasteel shroud. dark is a tool in the heart of the temple. Only one shall rule. Corriban sands, red as the blade, for the glory of empire. The price has been paid. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through strength we gain power. In Sith fashion, the chains are broken. The Force shall set us free. The galaxy bows to our destiny.
Yes?
You should inspect your ship.
Şeyi de yapalım, şöyle yapsam. Ya.
Target locked, engines roar. This is what we waited for. Through the nebula we glide, nowhere for the weak to hide. Laser screaming through the night, endless war and endless fire. Break their lines, burn their ships and crush their minds. Victory is our only goal. Sith authority takes control across the stars, across the sea. This is our final destiny. Got a ship that's fast and a gun that's hot. Giving it everything I've got. The port is closed, but the sky is wide. Nowhere for a road to hide. I've got the spice, I've got the nerve. More than a pilot would deserve. Keep the credits, keep the change. The galaxy's within my range. It's a smuggler's luck, a lucky roll. The Force is barely in control.
Okay.
Dodging lasers, jumping fast, making sure the engines last. From board mantle to the core. Always coming back for more.
Bize 33 an tamam. Nasıl? Nasıl? Nasıl? Tamam be. Evet. Neymiş? Eminim bağımsız modülleri ne alakalı?
Okay. Okay, no problem.
A beacon shining through the night.
Okay,
In the
no problem.
silence of the temple hall, we listen to the forces call. No fear, no anger, only peace. Where the troubled spirit sees, the ancient masters watch us grow in the wisdom that the sages know. The will of the force, the path of the wise, beneath the vast and endless skies, protect the weak, uphold the law, in unity and sacred awe.
Need some work done?
Hello, Captain.
Must have been a good jump.
This is
We're
United
still in one
Colony
piece.
Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contact. Scan complete. You are cleared to land in New Atlantis.
Yeni gemi mevzusuna düştük ya. Dur.
Hey, what can I do for you? Got anything you need to offload?
Karşı
Authorities always buy. Kiosk right here for you. Sure, how about it?
Bu ne bu? Zaten üst. Bu neymiş? Tamam. Şimdi ablar. Öyle de 96 diyor ya. Değişiklikleri iptal et.
sometimes a trend. My voice echoes beneath ancient mountains.
Göreceğiz.
My breath is cut short in the deep darkness. Defying written fate, I hold the banner. I break every chain, every trap. While the iron is forged, my soul hardens. Old gods and the new world unite. As shadows fall on the road, my compass always straight. Even if we walk alone, our will.
Ne diyor? Gemi reaktörünün aşamalarını düşünüyoruz. Hallederiz.
Shields clash, engines roar, lives pass by without looking back. From the heart of Moria to the war of the clans, we place the seal right in the middle of time. Without mods, pure and simple. Only willpower. Every path to victory is at our disposal.
This is the way.
Our word is our word. We rise from the ashes again in every battle. We greet the sun when the morning comes. The law of this path, a silent oath. Even if the ground you tread on shakes, it is secure. The code of the north, the scent of the south. Together we will overcome the steepest precipices. My armor is wounded, but my head is always
Sure, how about it?
Tradition, our path is one.
Lan şaşma ya. Yine hamur modeli alacağız. Böyle yapalım. Bu kaç? Amun 4. Bunu sil. Evden amun 5 al. Şunu sil de şunu sil. Şu an oynarım böyle. Bu da öyle. biraz önce paylaşmışım ki. Kaç saat oldu. Ben bir bakmaya uğraşıyorum ki. Yine akıl tutulması yaşadım ha. Böyle olmuş. Evet, challenge'ımızın bir kısmını tamamlamış olduk.
What is
Yayın dışında birkaç boyun hunter'lık görevi de yapabilirim. Yani yerlerde gezip bir şeyler toplayıp da satabilirim.
Look who's
Mendor iyisiniz geldi.
a terror.
Hatta kalanlar hayatlarının
Killed a terramorph on your first mission. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it. Now, earned yourself some serious, but a researcher.
Buralar okumuştuk zaten. Geç boş yap. Tamam.
Here we go.
Bakma ulan.
Co-head of a guess that's
Hadi. Hadi.
You run up to the cone.
Bakmamıştım.
Never saw anything. At which point,
Başladı.
I'm sure she doesn't listen. But considering her major survivor, this I did actually have a. Now I guess you have. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearance. Consider these your here. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. Now.
Rust on the visor, rust on the soul. Aquila's wind is taking its toll. No shiny badges, no vanguard lights. Just a dead eye waiting on the crimson skies. Neon in my blood, but the mud's on my boots. Cutting down the rot, tearing up the roots.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
One law to keep. I am the Debian.
Scan complete. Welcome to Mars. You are cleared to land in Sidonia.
And the stars grow dim. I carry the weight, I carry the fire. Burning your empire. Climbing the pyre.
Ben geldim.
Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Deadeye speaks. And the galaxy sleeps.
And we're locked in.
Daha güzel. Çok daha iyi. Jetpack önemli. Değil lan. Oha, buradaki merdivenden mi çıkacağız? Bayağı unutmuşum ha geminin için. Girmeyelim. Gemide gezmiyor ki an. Abi benim gemi biraz büyük de. Yani geç kaldım, kusura bakmayın. Saygılar abisi yok. Gemiye basma yaşanan mürettebatın hepsini öldüremezler. Bulamazlar ki. Anam sıkılır gider geri. Diğer yoldan mı acaba kilitledik biz? Kilit mevzusu. 2 tane girişi var ya, biri altta, biri yukarıda, biri üstte falan. 2 tane, 3 tane falan var diye hatırlıyorum. 3 olmaz lazım. 2 de olabilir. Emin değilim. Bu zaten buradan o tarafa geçiş yok zaten. Okey. Anladım. Buradan varmış. Buradan mı geçeceğiz acaba? Buradaki bu köprüydü. Buradan mı köprüsü? Öyle gel. Şuradan bir aşağı atlayalım. Git bitmiyor abi. Geminin içinde kaybolduk. Oha! Böyle şey mi olur lan? Yok. Bak, bizim aradığımız yer şurasıydı. İnşallah oradan olur. Alttan. Girdiğimiz yerden çıkartmaz da. Ama girdiğimiz yerden çıkartıyor. Gemi de sonra göstereceğim. Geminin sol üst tarafına bir tane daha giriş çıkış koymuştum.
Hello, Captain.
Bağlantı noktası koydum.
Welcome aboard the use. Did you have any questions before I...
Mecbur başlamak zorunda anlaşıldı.
So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
No.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Ayırmam da aslan. Affetmem. Excuse me. Affetmem falan.
Can we try and focus on the matter at hand?
Bana ismini bağışlar mısın? Bağışlamam.
Commander
Affetmem. Hatırlamam.
Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Dwala's offer. Well then, let's just see what we... This is the operations center of the UC Vigilance. Which is precisely right. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. So the catch is that you can't just knock. Good. I have just the right place. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Sersha Bode. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container. You'd better hope so. Sersha won't be easy. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. Eager to get going. Remember, this entire operation... Fine.
Sadece para şey. İşine olursa olsun. Bakın başlamadan gerçeği açıklayabilmek. Ha, senin yolundan çok uzaklaşma. Senin uzaklaşmadan çıkma kanatında güzel.
To put it simply, you can't go into every... Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger. At the end of the day, I don't want promises. I'm just... Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant now. You have your orders.
Dur bir dakika bir şey söyleyeyim. Güvenliğin ne diyeceğim resmen ben başa kimsem
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. You find it? Rationalize it however you like. I want data slates, computer downloads. You're damn right I do. That minor skirmish you had with him, if you've seen what I've seen, then you'll understand why it's so important that this operation is successful. Anyway, before I let you go, there's just one more thing. Commander Akande has... Yes. Commander Akande mentioned that when... All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into it. We've cleared your ship for... That should do it. You're dismissed. Not really, no. Don't get me wrong. Let's just stick... But, we'll be keeping them close at hand until this operates. If you're feeling particular... We'll be here if you need us.
hazır sen.
Sidonia. The UC clings to its old ways. I suspect the soul system would be abandoned otherwise.
you imagine anyone actually enjoys living here? I simply cannot.
Crime's at an all-time low around Sidonia. Let's...
I'm here to help if you need anything.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk. Here's an idea. Why don't you shout that louder so everyone... Either show me what you're trying to... Whoa, way too hot for me. That stuff is nothing but bad.
If the trade authority is not interested...
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger.
Teşekkür
Get
ederim.
that stuff out of here before you...
Bir şeyler
Of
buradan
course,
çıkarım.
if there's a...
Evet, oralara da. Ne o gibi?
Sure, go ahead. You shoot me and the
Tabii
TA...
devam et benim
Listen, you must be in our business. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone.
Just demand the extra credits up front.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of it. Oh, and...
Take your time. We got lots of stuff. Cool. Let's...
Silahlara bir bakalım. Ne silahları var? Biz ben yineymiş lan. Atlas. Böyle olmasak just service. Hak ettiğim silah ondan aldım ya. Hadi bakalım. Dur. Eğer güzelse bunu bulmalıyız.
Found a clutch of heat leeches.
Deneyeceğim bir dışarıdan. Ateş edeyim bir sağa sola. Bakayım nasıl bir şey.
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
Güzel gibi duruyor ha, kullanılır. Şarjörü de yüksek. Diğerine nazaran.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others. Or fulfill.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think everything... okay. Okay. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for me. Yeah, well, she isn't running the...
I see no good reason why we should have any extra dealings.
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here... Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you... He probably spent it all on... Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. Don't worry, you can't.
This life ain't easy, but...
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out with
I'm honestly just...
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best friends.
Definitely. Some people just have no shame.
Would you like to join me for drinks at the Broken Spear?
Oh, Horace, you know that's a terrible idea for our friendship. By the end of the evening, we'll be at each other's throats.
Not looking for conversation.
We'll stay away from the topics altogether. I swear it.
I'll think about it. I could use a little help.
Hey, get out of my way! Get out of my face! I'm a big catch? Do you feel... I can't believe they put a bounty out for me. Alright, I'll surrender then. This is...
Horace is good people. But I prefer Joy's line of thinking. We gotta find
Hey
our
there.
own way.
What a long day.
What does your scanner reveal?
Not looking for conversation. Get out of my face! This is... They'd never let me start over. Same to you. I don't want to fight today. Then what? I don't recognize...
Being
As
a miner
it's-
is dreary. Being a miner...
Peace Horace and I may disagree on that.
Something I can help you with? Adler Camp. Adler, you said? Look, I'm tired. Hey now. Oh, wait. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts on... Well, look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now.
Clearly, this man has never seen how hard I can squeeze.
What games? What? Oh my god. He might come out. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the den.
Careful near the railings on the other
Hadi nereye gidelim? Borcunu verelim. Sonra hızlı şuraya katıldıktan sonra yayını durdururuz. 15-20 dakika dinlenir. Elder Scrolls Online yayını açarım arkadaşlar.
Can't believe we're still pulling up huge mineral deposits after all this time.
Have something for me? Well, would you look at? He going to be a problem anymore? Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural, you know. If you like, you think you can handle running with mine? I'm interested. Come on. You're not shopping for real estate here. So can you handle it? If you haven't figured that out by now, then maybe... That's what I'm talking. All right. I'll call ahead. Head out to Europa. Oh,
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you. It has been a relief to be honest with you about my past. But talking about this, remembering... Thank you. But I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the... There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. It describes the people of House Varun. We who have been promised to serve the Great Sir. In exchange, he promises to care for us. Yes, very.
Benim
You
şey
must
bu
understand.
değildi. Anlamaz.
I was raised
Ben
to
uyudan
believe that
takip
those who
etmeyenlerin
do not
hayatına
follow the
fazla
Great
çekim
Serpent
alanı
do not
takılmış
matter. And
olmaları
yet here
bölümler
were these
açmaz. Ama
men
yine
and
de
women
bunların
with
hayalleri de
hopes and dreams. It felt like a small betrayal of my people. It's not something I have much experience. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote... There was barely time to react. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others... Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my... I have no doubt they were resourceful. In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how my connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone. I need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do. I do not... Thank you. That is... I am not sure where they might be now, but I...
This better be important.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs,
Hallederiz Andrej'i ama şimdi değil. UC üye sistemde görevleri bittikten sonra Andrejcan ve yoldaşlar ondan sonra küçük tipli görevleri yaparız. Faaliyet görevlerini, Andrejcan'ın görevini, Saran görevlerini falan. Diğer kısımlara geçeriz. Ana görevler biraz ana görevime gitmeyiz. Sürede de ana görev gitmemiz.
That we are here, what will be our next course of action?
Çok çılgın şeyler yapacağız. Gel hele gel gel.
Dust off complete. Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
wow, look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally saw. Big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join. You're funny. So, I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana. On board that ship, you'll find a trader. It's done. Head back here when you're finished.
This Neva Mora, her words are measured and carry weight. She is not to be trifled with. for you to take this offer. It shows more mercy than you know.
Well, normally I would. Alright, you can dock.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
Arap bir dur.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
Direkt inelim diverselerle. Sakin olalım.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill him, if you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
Zarın kimin elinin şimdi kimin elinin
Which means you don't want somebody to know. Now, do you mind telling us what? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me... Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver... That is fair. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure, and in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supply. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
Şu an. Mağımıza bakalım şimdi böyle.
Nice. Clean set there.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice? Is that your best shot?
Enemy's grav drive out of commission. Direct hit to their grav drive. Direct hit to their grav drive. Direct hit to their grav drive. Direct hit to their grav drive. Target's ship. Enemy's jump drive is offline.
That won't even leave a scratch. You don't know who you're messing with. You don't know who you're messing with. mistake, Delgado. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole? Yeah? Last person who said that was... Now that you know the deal, I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers, head out there as soon as you can.
Joining the Crimson Fleet is hardly a cause for celebration. But you have your reasons. And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Particular love for the UC, or their bravado.
Commander Ikonde wants
How
to
can
say
I be of service, Captain?
Tükür notarı sınırların sintaklarını tabi.
I had a friend on the Regana. I hope
You know,
I'll be
if you
able
go
to
out
see
there
him
with
next
no
time.
helmet on, your head will totally explode. True story.
Diyelim şu komutanlarla bir konuşalım. Paramı verin oğlum. Paramı verin lan.
You have permission to speak freely. We got the message from the Regana about
Yok,
Austin
yok, sonra
Rick.
ben-
We had him dropped off. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to...
Yeter, teşekkür ederim. Bazı uluslararası oldu.
That was quick thinking on your part. Our regular agents can be a little too rigid. Because they're trained to...
Is that not part of why we were chosen for the...
Oh, one more thing before we move
Devam
on.
et bence bir şey de
For
var. Şimdi
transparency's sake,
ne var
you
onun
should know we were
gibisini
the
falan.
ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was
Uzun-
concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue and let them remember. They have no
Sen bunu
idea
bir
who
onları
actually
gerçekten
hired them.
çıkarmanın daha hiçbir...
I'd suggest you spend less time worrying about us and more time being
Görelim.
concerned with the
Bir daha
project.
kadar.
On that note, how did things go with Neva? Then it worked. You're
Şey,
in.
benim görüş.
Sounds. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Searsha was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your ROM.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get... Yes, you pass your first, but before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she... Just remember, these are ruthless criminals.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by... You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've been...
So what's next for you on Neva's... Strange. She must want to... Still, it should only be a matter of time before they invite you to the key.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on... You'll want to know the individual cadences of
What is there to know? He...
Exactly. The Crimson Fleet is not a monolith. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, we will shadow you eventually. But we'll need to maintain our This will also give us time to bolster our...
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing...
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineer. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. Keep up the good work.
There's Captain.
Fine job there. Nice work.
You got your cut. Now get out of my face.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab? I don't care. Time is money and you've wasted both. That. But, all that aside, you made it. Pencils ready? This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the key. Used to be an old UC, might look a little beat up on the outside, but... hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do.
Assuming we are using the same abbreviation, I must disagree.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show you too. All right. History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax... prison, lock,
Bunun yürüyüş hızını ayarlayamıyoruz ya. Neyse. Neyse. O da olabilir. Karakterin yürüyüş hızını ayarlayamıyoruz galiba. Sonra bir bakarım ben internetten. Ayarlayamıyoruz mu? Ayarlayamıyoruz mu? Yani hep devam edecek bir seri olduğu için mod vurar oynarız
We've
bunu.
got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course you've got to pay for it.
Uzay Skyrim sonuçta bu oyun yani.
On the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right. Hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here is
Öldürmek sebebi var
Jasmine.
mı?
You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
Bunlar Star Wars'taki Rebels'lere benziyor ama biraz daha kötü versiyonu.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot.
I hope you brought me something. What'll it be, friend? The fleet's got an impressive commerce. They even managed a legitimate business on the key. Not everyone thinks so. There are a few. Regardless, I was hoping you'd say.
Sırt çantasına bakalım derin keşif ettiğini.
You find anything of value, bring it here first.
Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your
Geç biraz ya. Sıkıldım ya. Hadi ya.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shin. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my... In fact, I find Delgado... Glad you approve. Obviously, since I oversee the bulk of transactions, should our enemies capture me or I grew any sem... For Delgado, The bomb grants peace. It's why he's the boss. Of course. I'm not the... Now, let me get used... Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There. You're done. All you need now is Delgado's the perfect sec. Thanks to our relations, I've granted you. If Neva's chosen, now, I believe, take the elevator to the...
A pleasure.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nav.
Looking to make a deal? Always looking for...
Silahlar.
Your creditor... Always good at the Trade Authority.
I used to work for a megacorp.
Better get a move on before Dale sees
there's
you
our other new
slacking.
recruit. So, now that we are all here, the two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you. Which means you'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. You stay loyal, or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before... None of us like to follow orders. That is why we all...
You don't have to like it, Rook. You have to just shut up and do it. Follow?
If I were you, I would listen carefully to Neva's advice. She is...
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last note.
I'm impressed. That is the first... Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next... Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks.
Oh, God, don't tell me you dragged 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn...
Crix's legacy is no... We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress...
I hope you're right, Dale.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the... Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message... Somewhere down the line, they... If we're gonna be...
Dale's leaving out the back. Crix left a lot.
When we get our hand... Exactly. Okay, enough. To that end, since Mathis...
Need something? As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
Docking seal released. Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
Ya, tezgah neredeydi ya? Neyse. Tekrar Eagagems'a gittiğimizde yaparız. Dedik. Ya da gittiğimiz yerde buluruz belki orada yaparız.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so...
Fine.
All right, listen up because I am on... We are here to dig up any info about... Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative. If that was supposed to be a joke...
Don't worry about laughing, Delgado. It'll be a goddamn laugh riot when I...
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly, when you're on a job, if that doesn't work for you, just say so.
Yeah.
Oh. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them in.
Fine, go on. Leave me. Just be sure and...
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area.
Quite sure you want to hold on to that. I'm going to end you.
Here we are.
Yeah, he needs to get this.
Then crank up your suit. All right, let's keep moving. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go.
Cevap yazıyorum. Bir burada bitirelim bölümümüzü. Yarın kaldığımız yerden yarın olan 15-20 dakika sonra da yalnız online gireceğim. Onu yayınını yapacağım. Biraz yarın da Star Wars The Old Republic yayınından sonra Elder Scrolls Online yayını yapacağız. Bugünlük Starfield'dan bu kadar. Görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın. Seviyorsunuz arkadaşlar. Beğeni yapmayı, yorum yapmayı, takip edip bildirimleri açmayı unutmayın.